In episode 8 of season 18, Kody sits down in one of his couch interviews and reveals to us just how difficult it has been for Robyn and himself over the years. They are the Romeo and Juliet of sister wives. They are the star-crossed lovers of Flagstaff, suffering under the judgmental eye of Kody's original hag wives. It's been really difficult for these two to keep their hands to themselves, and they want the world to know how much of a sacrifice they've made for this family. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be voiceover commentary, but don't worry, you will see my face tonight for our Monday Night Live, and boy do we have a lot to talk about. We have episode 8 of season 18 and Christine's wedding. I wanted to talk about this clip and I didn't want to go off on too much of a tangent during our live, so I thought to myself, let's just react and discuss this in a video real quick. A teaser was put out late last week featuring this discussion between Robyn, Meri, and Kody, where Meri tells Kody that she will be moving her LuLaRoe business to the B&B in Parowan. But there was this other aspect to this discussion that had me like,
oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me?
The family is fractured. Christine and Janelle are vocalizing how much they don't see Kody. The kids are pissed. Meri has been literally sitting in her house by herself for 2 years. But you know what's been really hard? Kody and Robyn can't swap spit in front of people like they want to. Janelle and Christine actually give us some insight into where the kids are at with their dad.
Kody didn't go over to the rental at all for Christmas. He didn't go over. He didn't call them on Christmas Day.
Me and Garrison are at odds with my dad because when we expressed our discontent with how things were going with COVID, I was met with like just a wall.
My kids are more used to Kody not being in their life, but he has been around Janelle's kids.
I have worried about my boys' mental health.
For them, this is just a lot more devastating than it has been for my kids.
Janelle says she is worried about her kids' mental health, and Christine says she feels bad for Janelle's kids because her kids have gotten used to not having their dad around. But Kody is here to let us know what a struggle it has been over the years to control his affections for Robyn when he is around his lame-ass original wives and their whiny-ass kids.
It was all right if I sit here where your book is?
Yes.
I don't want to sit in the middle.
I just wanted to sit in here.
Robyn is very sensitive to what other people see. So Robyn keeps her distance from me a lot when I'm around Meri or when I'm around any wives.
First of all, have we ever seen inside Meri's house before this? I do remember the elevator, but was that her first Flagstaff house? We've been outside in camping chairs for so long, I just really only recognize people's yards at this point. Meri has the swing set, Christine has the outdoor china cabinet. These have been my landmarks for the last several seasons. Robyn is very sensitive to what other people see. No, she's fucking not. What are you talking about? At the risk of sounding like a broken record, if Robyn was sensitive about optics, she wouldn't stipulate that Saul and Ari can't be away from Kody for more than 2 nights, effectively ruining any opportunity for him to attempt an equal schedule between households. If Robyn was concerned about optics and Kody was only spending time at her house and she was sensitive to the feelings of the rest of the family, she would tell him to go spend time with his kids and wives in his other households. And not this 11th hour pity suggestion to save face of, oh, go sleep on Christine's couch. Because at that point, Kody, you're just harassing Christine. The only optics Robyn has ever been concerned about is making her kids appear the most needy and destitute if they didn't have Kody's undivided attention. She has emotionally stunted all of her children, and she has kept her youngest appearing younger than they actually are because Kody has been saying for a long time his only obligation is to his young kids. Once Kody no longer feels obligated to you, You are less than shit to him, and it doesn't matter if you share his DNA.
This is something that we've discussed as a family for years. Do we show affection in front of the other wives? Because other polygamists are able to, and we just have never been able to.
This is the type of discussion that we've all had through the years. And that's kind of, I guess, where we came up with the conclusion that it's probably best to be a little bit more careful and a little bit more reserved in front of the other women. So it's interesting that Kody is seeming to kind of have an issue with it now.
Kody says he knows other polygamous men who disregard the feelings of their wives and just slob on their favorites in front of whoever, whenever they please. Kody has been really strong-armed by the OG3 into showing great restraint, and nobody is giving him the recognition he deserves for that. Mary points out this was a conversation they had a long time ago, that for the sake of everyone's feelings, they wouldn't be all touchy-feely in front of each other. You know, respect. And of course, Kody has to take his perceived persecution to the extreme because he knows no other way to do things. Robyn and he frequently show up to places in separate cars when you know they are coming from the same place. So unnecessary.
It's really awkward because the only wife I have a relationship with right now is Robyn. But we've never been allowed to essentially be in love with each other or find solace in each other. Because this quasi-plural marriage mess that's been going on, but we still don't feel like we can expose our place of solace, our love for each other in any way. This is not a safe place for us.
Kody and Robyn have never been allowed to be in love or find solace in each other. Again.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This quasi-plural marriage mess that's been going on. Kody, with all due respect, whose fault is that? This family dynamic is not something that happened to you, my dude. This is something you did to the rest of your family. You moved your family from the cul-de-sac to Flagstaff, where everyone was in separate houses, and then you sit there and bitch about having to go from house to house. Make it make sense. Everyone is leaving, except Mary, and Kody still doesn't feel like they can expose their love. This is just not a safe place for Kody and Robyn. The fucking low hangers on this guy, I am telling you, if this is the play here, it's a swing and a miss for me. I have no feels or empathy for this couple living in their McMansion, watching Kody lavish gifts on some kids, while other kids don't even garner a phone call from him on Christmas. He accompanies Aurora to get her ears pierced, something he would never do with his other daughters, and he thinks this makes him look like an evolved father. Nah, dude, it makes you look like an even bigger asshole because your love is conditional and your actions are punitive. You going with Aurora to get her ears pierced didn't have anything to do with bonding with Aurora. It had everything to do with showing his other wives and kids how little they mean to him. Anyways, I just wanted to hop on and discuss this real quick. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments and join me tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for our Monday Night Live. Be sure to check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. A link for that will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.